Cheez it, fellas. It's late. Yeah, better cheese it. The cops will be here soon. So yeah, so Cheez Its. Cheez Its late night. And I got a drink and I got some tea, and this one just gonna be nothing fancy. This is flavor. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this one. This is Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, and it's caffeine free, so it won't keep me up and it won't make me jumpy. So anyway, thought I'd do that late at night. ASMR. Here you go, folks. All right. Still going. Still going. And I'll let that settle down a little bit and see if anybody, I don't know if anybody's going to be out there. It is late. It's kind of weird time, and I don't know that many people are still awake. They probably went to sleep, but I'll be on here for a little while. And I've had this for a little while. I'm sure a lot of people have either seen it or tried it, and this is Cheez Duos, and it's bacon and cheddar Cheez-Its. Two great taste great together. And they got the one's bacon and one's cheese. So yeah, you got the one and the other. That's the bacon. I guess that's the cheese, yeah. No, not too bad. It's real artificial flavor though on that bacon, so it's not the greatest. I didn't want to do a review on it because, you know, these weren't the best flavor, and 100% real cheese, so I don't know. They were okay. Jalapeno and cheddar jack. They have all kinds of different mixes of these, and so I don't know. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to be on a little bit late, but I don't think there's probably many people up there. You know, since April Fools, I think, took out of a lot of people, and, you know, I don't know anything. So also I had some soup. I'm finishing off my soup, and I'm seeing if anybody's out there, but apparently not. So that's okay. I'll be here for a while, and I'll wait and see if anybody pops in, and if they don't, then I'll call it an early night tonight. Oh, that's good. Especially it's good in a glass where nice and cold. So I know a lot of people, I don't know if you guys did anything today, if you had any jokes played on you or anything like that. I was always kind of leery of April Fools and the whole thing, and everybody's trying to get you and play jokes on you and stuff like that. So yeah, it was interesting. I don't know what the whole April Fool thing was about, but never understood the need to play pranks on people. But, you know, hey, bring this down. Take it down a notch. Take it down. Take it down. Bring it down a notch, McFly. That's from Back to the Future. That was kind of funny. But anyway, yeah. Take it down. What was it? Oh yeah, it was Austin Powers. Take it down, Scotty. Take it down a notch. Dr. Evil. Yeah, that was funny. I remember that one. Dr. Evil. Take it down a notch. Scotty says, what? Yeah. So that was funny. Those were some of my favorite movies. Austin Powers. The second one, probably the second one was my favorite, and then the third one, and then the first one was probably my least favorite one. I don't know. I like because they had the second and the third one were the mini me. He was in there. He wasn't in the first one, and I don't know. I like the one with Heather Graham, number 2. That one was funny, especially with the mini me and all that. And then by the time they hit the third one, they kind of, I don't know, it was kind of, it wasn't as good. And then they switched over the mini me, and then they, changed it over that was really his brother, and I don't know, they kind of ruined it. But yeah, that one was funny. The Spy Who Shagged Me and Gold Member and all that. I heard they were actually going to be making another one, but I don't know if they are or not. I don't know if the plans fell through or if they're still in the works on it or whatever. A lot of times I hear these things and they're thinking of doing it, but then they scrap the idea. So we'll see. Stay tuned and find out if anybody happens to decide to make the movie or not. I don't know. But yeah, well, still not sure if anybody's gonna come on here or not. I don't think the alerts are actually going out some of these times to do with this YouTube. Lately, YouTube's been having issues with sending the alerts out or anybody getting them or knowing that I'm live. And like I said, there may be people in there trying to put the alerts and do all that stuff, but I don't know. And hopefully they'll see them. Sometimes I don't think they're on late at night. Different people in different countries and different areas, and yeah. And it helps if I would go live earlier, I guess. Not everybody's up, but we'll see. So anyways, just on here and seeing if anybody's around, hanging out, whatever they're doing. Hey, Ira, too far. What's too far? Too far? Is it too far? Is it too far? Too far away? I don't know. So what's up? Everyone's too far? Okay. Yeah, I was just having some of these. They've been around for a little while. Bacon and cheddar, Cheez-Its. Yeah. I was just seeing what everybody's up to. I don't think many people are around tonight. Seems like they might have gone to bed early. I don't know. But you never know. Food, yep. You heard the food. And I'm just having, today I'm having 0 sugar Coke with caffeine free. So I won't be kept up. So yeah. Nothing spectacular tonight. Nothing, real interesting or off the hook, but I was just going out there and seeing who was out. And actually I did do some stuff earlier, and I can make it a little more exciting here, because I was doing a review on these. Do you remember these ones? Pop Rocks. I had a couple of those earlier. So I'll just go ahead and put them in here, and then I'll make a little popping sound for you guys. So. I can pop while I talk. Yeah. I don't know if you had those Pop Rocks and they make the noise, and Then if you drink the soda with it, let's see. Yeah, still works. They were always fun. And you wanted to pop rocks, or this other one I got to get is a Zot's fizzing candy. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, pop in my head. It's popping in my head. Yeah, I don't know. I found them in there, and they were like, I think they were like 50 cents or something a piece. I got cherry and I got grape too. So I got the grape one. That one here. Grape pop rocks. They were always fun to play with. You're a little kid. Yeah. I think I like the cherry ones better. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So what you up to, Ira? Any giant burritos? Any, I don't know. Anything over there? Or is it too expensive to get anything over there? Yeah, that's what I do. That's why I started that whole series with all those classic candies from when I remember. I've been trying to find the ones that, you know, I grew up with, like the Pop Rocks and the, oh, all the classic bars and stuff like that. Them been around for a while. That I used to get, like the whatchamacallit and the, all the other ones out there. So I'm still looking for them, but I've actually done I did a review on a couple other ones that I'm gonna put up. I think I'm gonna put it up shortly. But then yeah, I just put that one, the fun dip, where you put the little dip in there and they had the little stick and all that. So yeah, those were ones I used to remember when I grew up. And like I said, when you remember those, and then if you try the candy, sometimes it does bring you back to like when you were little, and what you used to have when you were a little kid, or when your friends were around. And then I kind of remember some of the stories and stuff from when I was little. Usually it's bad influence of friends. Yeah, it does. Some of it does. I guess it depends on the beer. If you get the cheap beer, I don't know. You get like Budweiser, or did you remember the generic beer they used to have when they first started putting like the no label beers out there? In the grocery store, they would just have a yellow label or a white label, and it just said beer. It didn't have a company name or anything like that. It was generic beer, or it was generic. Yeah, I'm not a beer fan either, so yeah, I don't know. The only beer I like is root beer. I'm not into any kind of beer, or ale, or any kind of. I don't care for wine. Yeah, once in a while I'll drink champagne. Hey, Funko, Cheez it, the cops. Cheez it, Funko's here. Near beer. Oh yeah, that was a waste of time. Near beer was a big waste of time. I went over one time. I remember I went to a friend's house, and we had an overnight Dungeons and Dragons game. Yeah, hide. And this was when we were in high school, and somebody got a hold of a bottle of non-alcoholic wine, and we were drinking it, and we were acting like we were drunk. We weren't. It was non-alcoholic wine, so it was kind of funny. We swore up and down we were drunk from it. It's like, can't get drunk on non-alcoholic wine. Had like 0.2% alcohol in it or whatever. You probably had more alcohol and cough syrup than you did in that one. Yeah, the near beer and the all those other ones are just not for me. But yeah, this is these are bacon and cheddar. Half of these are bacon and half of them are cheddar. I think this is the different ones. You got like one here. This one's, I think, the cheddar, and this one's the bacon. Yeah, that's the cheddar, and this is going to be the bacon. Then I got other combos out there. Another one on the back says it's jalapeno and cheddar jack. They're okay. No, I drink tea. I feel that's what I have here. I have a glass of tea. I'm not a big coffee person. I don't know why. Just never cared for it. I didn't like coffee ice cream or coffee, whatever. No, I don't eat coffee. I don't eat coffee. I don't think. Um, yeah, I know you were talking about the chocolate covered coffee beans. I don't know. I don't know. I would try them, but I don't know that I would. I don't know that I'd get them. Like I said, if I got them to try, I'd definitely try them, but that wouldn't be my choice of something to try. But if people wanted me to try it, I might would try it. But yeah, never was a big coffee fan for whatever reason. Probably wouldn't. Not very good. I think I might have had one time. Like I tried one of it. It was awfully crunchy. No, I'm not a coconut fan either. That's kind of the two flavors that I don't really care for that much. I mean, I'll eat coconut if I have to, but I'm just I'm not a fan of coconut. I don't know. I'd rather have banana over coconut, I think. Like a banana cream pie or whatever. Yeah. Okay, yeah. She doesn't like it either, huh? Yeah, I don't know. That's just one of the things I've never been into. That's why, like, if whenever they've got like the candies or this Hostess is the snowballs. They got the little marshmallow with the coconut on them, or the almond joy and the mounds. Never really cared for those too much. I don't know. Something about the texture of the coconut. I'm just not a I'm not a fan, but some people like it, and they could have my share. I haven't tried poi. I don't. Well, no, wait. I take that back. I did try it. I think I tried it a long time ago when I went to Hawaii, and I only tried a little bit, so I didn't really. I don't know. It wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. Uh, what I don't remember too much about it. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't. Yeah, it's purple. I think that's when I went to the Polynesian Cultural Center, and they had like a dinner there, and I think one of the thing was like mai mai, and it was like a buffet thing, and I think they had poi there. I think that's where I tried a little bit of it, but I wasn't real wild about it. But then again, I was only like, I was only like 18. I didn't go to a luau. I just went to the thing. I never went on luau, so yeah. But then like I said, I was 18, and that was a that was a while ago. So I think my taste buds have kind of changed since then. So yeah, you got all these other things, and I've been to like The Hawaiian barbecue places? That's okay, Bunko. They got like a Hawaiian barbecue where you get, no, don't surf. Not, not a surfer at all. I've never been. One time I went to Hawaii and my friend went with me and he wanted to do the jet ski. And yeah, I let him do that and I stayed on the side. I don't do any surfing. I don't do any, snorkeling or anything like that. Yeah. Well, like I said, some people do. No, she doesn't surf. I don't think she likes to surf. I don't know. I couldn't really see Ohana doing surfing, hanging 10 on a surfboard. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I don't know if, yeah, and I stay out on the shallow side of the pool too, so, you know, yeah, I'm not real wild about deep water, whatever. Well, yeah, you get sunburned. You'll get sunburn on there, and you'll get, you know, whatever. Yeah, I did. When I was in Hawaii, I think I did do like a little. I did a snorkeling. I got the fins, and I just kind of was right there by the hotel. Yeah, probably. I'm the guy in the kiddie pool, like on Married with Children. Al Bundy, he had the kiddie pool in his front yard. And he sat the lawn chair in the kiddie pool, and he had a beer. That's me. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not real adventurous or whatever. I stay in the kiddie pool. Safer. There's some people that like to do all that, surfing, and then they got those wave pools and the water slides. I did the water slides when I was young, but I don't think I'd do them again. I don't know. Wasn't it wasn't something that I like to do. Sharks, yeah. They do have sharks there. You got to watch out for the sharks. You got to stay away from. Well, they had that one. Was it not too long ago where the kid in Florida got attacked by an alligator? They got killed by an alligator at Disney World. So yeah, you got to watch that kind of stuff. Florida, I guess they got alligators over there, so you never know what's going to happen. I don't know. Yeah, they had that on the news. It was like a couple years ago. There was a kid and they were in like the lagoon at Disneyland. I'm drinking, this is Coca-Cola zero sugar caffeine free. So I don't get jumpy and I won't stay up all night. So yeah, that's just that. And then I also got some Earl Grey tea. We're here to help with my voice. Yeah, I've been drinking this a lot because I'm trying to stay away from the caffeine. So I get the caffeine free, and I only try the other ones, like the other flavors for the reviews. Like I did the vanilla orange Coke or some of these other sodas, and I only try those for the review. But this is what I mostly drink, is the zero sugar Coca-Cola, no caffeine. Makes me too jumpy. And you'd be surprised what would happen when you cut caffeine out of your soda, if you drink soda. And I'll drink maybe like one can or maybe 2 cans a day. That's about it. So it's really not that bad. Usually I drink it in like Mickey, she's got her Michael Murphy, the Michael Murphy cup. It's the big aluminum tumbler. I've got one in the other room that I put the ice in, and it's a big one, and it stays all day. See, all right, what are you drinking? Water or um, maybe you're drinking pineapple juice because you're in Hawaii. Pineapple juice or mango juice or guava juice, something like that. I'm guessing. I don't know what you really like to drink. Yeah, sometimes I don't get the real exotic. Actually, I just got it in the car. I haven't bring it in, but I bought some Mai Tais. Ooh, fancy schmancy. I did when I was on when I was in Hawaii, and I went on a dinner cruise on one time, and they took you out on a boat, and they had, you had dinner, and then they had the boat, and it went around for like a couple hours, and it came back. And while I was there, they had there's a bottomless Mai Tai. Hey, Sent One, how's it going? We're just hanging out and talking a little bit, and hey, cheese it. It's the cops. So yeah, yeah, cheese it. Sent One's in the bushes again. Yeah, but they had a bottomless pitcher of Mai Tais, and it was like, like water. When you were empty, they'd fill you up again. Um, yeah, I don't know if it was a catamaran or it was like some kind of boat. I don't know. Yeah, I like the hot and spicy one. I've got another one over here. It's the pizza cheese, the pizza cheese ones, and I get the spicy ones or they got, oh, God, they got so many different flavors now of those, like jack cheese and spicy and just everyone. But yeah, I've tried a lot of them. Hey, Dromar, how's it going? What's up? You're up late. Hope you're feeling better. Oh, yeah, you did? That's cool. Hey, Dromar. Cheese it. It's the cops. The cops are here. They're raiding. They're raiding the stream. Yeah, I was just goofing around. Yeah, and then I'm drinking tonight on the menu is zero sugar Coca-Cola, caffeine free. That's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Oh, I'm just saying, cheese it. That's what they always say. Cheese it, the cops. Yeah. Cheese it. We better get out of here. Or I don't know if you guys used to remember. Did you guys watch that? What is it? Modern Family. The one with that. What's her? Sophia. Oh God, I don't even know how to say her last name. Vergara or whatever. And she was always talking. She had her accent, and the one was like, she wanted to order the baby Jesus, and it came out baby cheeses, and so they sent her the bunch of cheese, little cheeses instead of baby Jesus. Yeah, yeah, she is. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Sen, are you having trouble sleeping? Oh yeah, I was Dromar and Sentai was also doing a review on these earlier. I got Pop Rocks, so make a little noise, wake everybody up. Oh yeah, there we go. Yep, I got grape, and cherry. So, well, they make a lot of noise. Guess that could be an ASMR thing. Some of them make more noise than others, but yeah. Found those. I sort of did on some of the soda reviews. Yeah, okay. Here, I'll do a double. I'll do it a double. Okay. There we go. It kind of kills it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh man. Yeah. Wasn't there rumors about that if you drank Pepsi and Pop Rocks, you'd blow up? Hey, Jira P, how's it going? Something about they said that Mikey, the kid from the Life cereal, did that, and he died. That he ate the Pop Rocks and he drank a can of Pepsi and he blew up. It was like a rumor. Someone said that happened when he went around. I don't know. I tried that. Believe it or not, I've got a review that I've got to edit and put up. I found the Mentos and I put it in with the Coke, the Diet Coke. It didn't do anything. So either they changed the formula or it didn't react with the, well, it was a Coke Zero, so it didn't really react with it. Maybe it has to do with the type of the thing. It has to be Diet Coke and Mentos or something. I don't know. Didn't fizz up for me. So I think they changed it so it doesn't react anymore. But I've seen those things where they put them in and it fizzes all up and blows up. Yeah, sorry about that, Sent One. Hope you feel better. Hope you get some sleep eventually. I guess you gotta get coming out of the bushes. I don't know. Yeah, it really stinks when you can't sleep. Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, but they didn't do anything. No, I haven't. Is that a new thing now? Oh yeah, Funko. I still got these, and these are funny. I was actually going to do a review, but I'm going to save it for another night. I was going to do a review on these. Yeah, I tried it, and it didn't work. Yeah, I don't think Funko was here the other night when I had these. I found this in the store. These are candy. This one's a Slush Puppy squeeze, double squeeze candy, and I guess you squeeze it, and it's like a Slush Puppy or whatever. It's candy. That one was funny, but this is the one that I was laughing about. This one is another one by Slush Puppy. Now here's the one that, okay, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't think Funko knows about this. Some of you guys were here the other night, and I found this one, and this is Giant's candy spray. Okay, this is a candy, but does it look like a candy or does it look like something else? Hey, okay, I know your imagination's going around. It's going wild. especially if you turn it this way without the labeling on it. Yeah, I don't think the makers of that had in mind what it was, but whenever I do the review, I don't know if I'm going to get through it without laughing. Yep, it is. Your mind's wandering, and I know you're off in the gutter and like scents way off in the bushes. Everybody's mind's everywhere else. But this was actually in the grocery store. They had one of them, the other one was blue. I didn't want to get the blue one. I don't like blue stuff. So yeah, that was something that was too funny. It was just too funny, too weird. And I had to do it because it was only 75 cents. So I thought it would be cute. This one's not that bad. It just looks like a snow cone or whatever, but the other one looks like something else. Okay. Yep. Well, no comment. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm trying to keep it PG. Not not get too crazy with the comments. Oh, and Dromar, I did download that YouTube tracker. I downloaded that program. Oh, let's see. Probably put him in a cheesecake, or I don't know. Put him in a rocket and set him on fire. Yeah, it's pretty good that the application it saves me having to calculate the time all the time. And you just open it up and all of a sudden, boom, it tells you your hours and your watch time. So that's a help. So yeah, hmm. Yep. Wait for the fun to begin. Yep. Yeah, you could do all kinds of stuff with Pop Rocks, I guess. Or have you seen the thing with the new thing now is this yeah, the new thing now is these Orbeez, like the little beads or whatever, and you put them in the water and they puff up. And people put them in a swimming pool and then they pour water in there and they like get 3 times the size. That's kind of weird. And I've seen some people, dive into a pool of these things. It's like the new thing. Yeah, that's weird. It's kind of weird. Some of them get like real big. They're like 3 times the size. That kind of reminds me of like I did that thing where I grew the peep in over a couple days, but they used to have the little capsules and you put them in there and they were a little sponge and it'd dissolve it and then it would be like 3 times the size and it'd be like a dinosaur or whatever grow out of that. And then someone had a thing I was watching and they found thing you get them at the souvenir stores and they were little discs and they were actually a towel and you put it in water and then it dissolves and then it turns into a towel. It's like compressed down. Strawberry cheesecake, chocolate cheesecake, yep. All the cheesecakes. He likes those cheesecakes. And I think he likes to eat them in the bushes. I don't know why, but he does. Strawberry cheesecake in the bushes. He's always hiding. I don't know. He hides in Mickey's streams. He hides in other people's streams. He Dromar streams. Yeah. Yeah. So Maybe did you ever do like camping or survival scent where you had to stay in the bushes in the wilderness or whatever? I know sometimes when you can't sleep, you get a little goofy. Okay. Yeah. Oh. So, okay. Yeah. I went when I was little, like when I was like 10 or 12, I think I went. I did some camping, but I wasn't a fan of camping, I guess. Oh, he did? Guess he's tired. George crashed out. Well, he's got to go to work, so I'm sure he's tired. Yeah. I never was I don't know, I just wasn't my idea of camping was you know, it was different from others. One time I went camping and we slept in the back of the truck. Had truck with a camper on it, and we just slept in the back of the truck at a campsite. We didn't do a tent or any of that stuff. I remember one time we went to Disneyland, and we had to find a hotel that was near, well, it was kind of near Disneyland, but the closer you got to Disneyland, the more the hotels cost. And then, so we ended up driving like about an hour away from Disneyland. We stayed at this like really nasty hotel. It's like the Fireman Hotel or something. And my parents, they thought it was so bad in there that they went and slept in the truck and left us in the hotel room with all the roaches and everything and the broken bed, and because they said they couldn't even stand to sleep in there. So they went and slept in the truck. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I used to do camping. Yeah, they probably will be. It's gonna take a while to get those cheesecakes done. I don't know. Are they the like 100-year cheesecakes that they take to 100 years to get ready? Yeah, it could be that. I don't know. I've never made. I don't know if I made cheesecake. I think I have. I think I made it one time. I think because I made it. Yeah, the one I like is actually from the Cheesecake Factory. Is the banana cheesecake. That's really good. Anything from the Cheesecake Factory is actually pretty good. Yeah, cheesecake. I like the banana cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory the best, and then I like the Hershey's and the Godiva. Yeah, I never stayed at the Disneyland Hotel, so it's too expensive now. It's ridiculous. I'm sure it's like, $300 a night probably at the Disneyland Hotel. Yeah, they're all good. But like I said, I like the banana one the best. And there's all kinds of different ones. Can't remember all of them, but they're all good. Cheesecake, or if I go to Nations, they got good pie there. Yeah, Maria wants us cheesecake. Yeah, that's when I might go. Is I might go back to that Nations and get a slice of pie. Maybe. Ooh, that's what I think. Ha ha. Got an idea for Friday. Get some pie or cheesecake. Yeah, that's true. You can't blame them. Yep. Yeah, Nations always has good pie and cheesecake, and strawberry tarts and all that stuff in addition to the hamburger. But yeah, well, they have cheesecake there too, the Nations, and my Nations is just down the street, but the Cheesecake Factory is in another town. So yeah, I got the Nations burgers right down the street from me. I've done a couple pictures on Instagram where I showed all the different pies and stuff. So it's different too what they get. Sometimes they get seasonal things like peach or strawberry or whatever for the different parts of the season. So you never know. Never know what they're gonna have. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I need to go back there. I saw in the store. I was gonna take pictures of them, but I forgot. Um, so I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately. Hey Jim. Yeah, I know what I was gonna get. I was gonna take pictures of them, and I saw them in the store the other day. I don't remember if I saw it in Nob Hill or whatever. And it's oh, what's it? White Castle. In the frozen section now, they've got White Castle. They're not hamburgers. They're the desserts on a stick that you can get at White Castle, and it's like brownie and cheesecake on a stick and key lime pie on a stick, and I think there was another flavor. I can't remember what it was, but there you can get a box of them, and they're frozen, and it's pretty good. I think I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try one of them. One of them was like brownie, and yeah, key lime. One was cheesecake, and I think it might have been strawberry cheesecake. So there you go, Dramar. Look in the store for the White Castle dessert on a stick. They had like 4 different flavors. So there's your strawberry cheesecake. Okay, I guess you're gonna be leaving then, huh? Okay, yeah. I made you mad, so you're gonna leave. That's okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be on roll super late tonight, but we'll see. See how it goes. See how I'm. All right. Good night, Dromar. Have a good one. Catch you next time. I'll be there. I know you guys are gonna go live tonight, so I'll check in. Yep. Maria has left the building. I thought you were mad because I was talking about the cheesecakes. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, we were just talking about stuff, and seems like we were getting into cheesecake talk. I don't know. I don't know why we're talking about that. And then I don't know. And the cats are asleep now, so yeah. Well, I've got the one just down the street from me. There's one here in my town, and then there's one in yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I got one here, and then there's another one in Pleasanton, just down the way. But yeah, I got the one right down the street from me. It's right next to Togo's too, so kind of like a tough decision. Do I get Togo's or do I get Nations? Because they got, good pastrami, and then they got the hamburgers and the French fries, and yeah, they got the good chili fries. That Nations has got killer chili fries. Or if you want to get like breakfast, you can get breakfast there too. So that's always good. Yeah, I like those. But they've gone way up on their prices now. Jeez, it's gone up to like $10 for an omelet, and it used to be only like $5. So yeah, I go there every once in a while. Giant burger, or they got other things, but yeah, the burgers are always good in there. Oh yeah, because it's like $10.95 for an omelet with the hash browns and a piece of toast. That seems awful expensive. But I guess everything's so expensive now. You know, who knows? Like I bought um that Burger King. I just put that Burger King out. It was like the triple stacker. It was like $8 for a triple, essentially is a triple Whopper, but it was like $8. Kind of expensive just for meat. But then again, everything's going up. Wages are down and cost of living is up. So yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. $16? Whew. Why did you check it out over at Burger King? $16 for a. Whew, that's expensive. Huh? That's crazy. Well, then again, I guess you got to pay what, like triple the right for everything because they got to all import everything. So yeah, I don't know how the people over there are able to, you know, afford all that stuff. If it's like 3 times the price. Oh yeah, you did? Did you end up getting it, or did you just get a single or pass it by because you didn't want to pay $16 for a triple burger? That was actually pretty good. It did last me a long time. I was able to eat the whole thing. You got a triple? Yeah. I was thinking about that, and if I get that again, I'm going to look on the menu and I'm going to see if I can add things to it, like if I can add pickles or um, lettuce or some other thing on it, because it didn't have any, didn't have onions, didn't have pickles, didn't have any of that. I'd at least like it with pickles or jalapenos or something else. Throw on there, give it a little extra oomph. I don't know. Sometimes they let you add things to it, but sometimes they charge you extra. I went to this one place a while ago, and it was a burrito place. And you would go in there and you'd order like, yeah, that's true, on the side. But I'd go to this burrito place, and the basic burrito was like, $3 or whatever. Oh, we're talking about the triple Whopper or the triple King Burger, triple stacker King Burger from Burger King that just came out, and it was $8 for the burger here, and he said I already said it's $16 in Hawaii, so it's like double the price. Yeah, everything over there. But I went to this one place. It was a burrito shop. I think it was actually called the Burrito Shop. Yeah, it's $8 for a triple. I think the single is like 5 something, and then the double is like 6 something, and then the triple is $7.49, and then with tax it was like $8.18. Just for all it was is meat, bacon, and cheese. That's it. No other produce, no other lettuce or anything. Meat and cheese and bacon. That's it. But I went to this one place, and the basic burrito was like $2 and something, and then anything you wanted to put on there was like a nickel or a dime. If you wanted cheese, it was 10 cents. If you wanted lettuce, it was 5 cents. If you wanted sour cream, it was like 20 cents. So by the time if you wanted everything on your burrito and you had to pay like 10, 15, 20 cents a piece, it was like, $3 for the burrito. And if you added everything on there, it ended up being like $6 for a burrito by the time you added all the other stuff on there. It's kind of crazy that they charge you for, lettuce and tomatoes and sour cream and beans or rice or whatever. Yeah, they nickel and dime you. So yeah, that's sometimes they do that. And I went to one place in San Francisco, and I got crab, and I got in there and I found out. Yeah, that's true. I like to cook at home, but I ordered the crab, and then, oh wow, it's crazy. Ordered the crab, and then they had uh, if you got like a soda with it, I didn't see on the menu that refills weren't complimentary. And so every time I asked for a refill, they charged me another $4. So I ended up, at the end of the meal, I ended up like $16 for soda. That's crazy. And if I would have known that, I wouldn't have ordered like 5 sodas or whatever. So I thought the refills were free, but apparently at that restaurant, they weren't. Kind of a ripoff. They didn't tell you that. So yeah. Yeah, I like to. That's why I do it mostly. I eat at home. The only time I go out is, maybe like once a week if I don't feel like cooking, or to go and do the reviews. That's really the only time I go out. And I don't go out to like, sit down restaurants like Chili's or Outback or any of those things. So yeah. Yeah, they probably are. And that's unfortunately the way it is. Politics and money. I don't get involved in either. So, yeah, I do. Eat in the car when I do the reviews. And part of it is because, like, if I go and I get it, by the time if I bring it home to review it, it's already cold. So, you know, do it right there in the car. Yeah, no need to tip. Although here, they're starting to do this now, and this is crazy. When you go to somewhere like, uh, any of the fast food restaurants where you get it and you take out, and you go to pay and you put your card on there, and they say, okay, go ahead, put your card in, and then it comes up and it says, do you want to add a tip? And why should I add a tip when all they're doing is just running the register? They're not bringing it to my table. I'm getting it to go. I'm not going to pay for a tip for paying at the register. But they want you to tip them for being a cashier. Guess. I don't know. But I actually went to Taco Bell, and they got now, in addition to the counter where you can order it, they've got a little touch screen kiosk where you could just go in there, touch your order, and then you insert your card. You don't have to talk to anybody. Just put it all in the computer. Yeah, exactly. Some of them, yeah, they have that now. All these touch screen things where you just do the kiosk and then that's it. You don't even have to. Where McDonald's is like that. My one McDonald's, you just go in there, do the touch screen, you put whatever it is you want on the order, and then you put your card in, and then you're gone. You don't have to order it. You don't have to interact with anybody. And they can't screw up your order because you put the stuff in there. That's what I was wondering, if they're ever going to get to the point where, like, yeah, some people do. They use their phone. But I'm wondering if they're ever going to get to the point where, like, if you go to McDonald's or you go to Jack in the Box or whatever, instead of having someone on the speaker and then they're on the inside, why don't they just have where you pull up to the menu board and then you do your little touch screen, and then it sends the order through there. You don't have to interact with the person. Yeah, yeah, true. Skynet's watching us. They could be, Skynet could be watching you right now. Who knows? Maybe they're hacking into my stream right now. Never know. Big Brother's watching. Machines are going to take over. Watch out. But yeah, I was waiting for when they're going to just have a touch screen order where you just pull up and then you touch the screen and tell them what you want, and then that's it. And drive up instead of talking to someone on the thing, and then that's it. A lot easier when you can do customization or, tell them what you do or don't want on it. Substitution. Although, I went to Taco Bell tonight, and I went in there and I wanted to order something, and I wanted to get those rattlesnake fries before they were gone, and I tried to do the touch screen. They weren't on the touch screen, but they were up on the board, the menu board, so I don't know. I heard they're going to be putting a different one. They're going to have Reaper fries. I think that's the next thing. And then I've also heard now they're going to have, Burger King is having a thing called the Impossible Burger, where it's a all plant-based burger. So if you want to get Burger King plant-based, 100% plant-based burger, you can get it from Burger King now. Apparently, that's a new thing coming out. If you're into the vegetarian and you're into the, no beef at all, it's all plant fiber, and it pretends to be beef. So if you're into that, stay on the lookout for that. Yep, I tried the one at Carl's Jr.'s. I tried the Beyond Beef. It's different. Yeah, it's 100% like plant-based patty, and the one was made out of like peas, like pea pods or pea or whatever, something like that. And it's supposed to be like textured like beef, and it's supposed to taste like beef, but it's not beef. It's 100% plant fiber. And I tried the one from Carl's Jr.'s, and it is sort of like beef, but it doesn't taste like beef. I mean, it sort of does, but it's a little bit mushy. It's a little bit, it's not as like, when it gets cooked up and charred. It's sort of, it wasn't really a tofu burger. It had its own different flavor. But the problem is that it was so much more expensive. You had to pay like an extra $2 for a patty of that Beyond Beef or whatever. So it's like, when you got to pay, the burger itself was like $5 for the burger, and then you had to pay another $2 for the other patty. So it was like $7 for a plant-based burger. And I don't know, that was just a little bit much for me. Yeah, it's sort of like grass burger or whatever. They had these other ones, the veggie burgers, but those were like a whole different kind of taste or whatever. It wasn't anything like that. But that's the new thing. I guess they're going for everybody that wants to do these plant-based burgers, or the vegan and the non-GMO and the no whatever. I'm sorry, if I'm gonna have beef, I want beef. If I don't want all this other pretend stuff. But that's the thing, a lot of people, especially here in California, that's like the big thing. That's true. They're secondary because they are made out of the lambs, and the beef eat the grass, so I guess. Yeah, like you said, in a roundabout way, they are grass-based, because the beef is based on grass, I guess. Never thought about it that way, but true. Never know. It'd be different. Yeah, they got a lot of different stuff out there. Hadn't heard too much else coming out. I don't know. Yeah, I guess you do are vegan. Yeah, well, true. I guess if the cows eat the grass and we eat the cows, and so we're eating grass secondary. Guess you could put it that way. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. And like I said, I could never be a vegetarian. I'm sorry. I have to have my meat. I can't. I mean, I can have stuff that's like vegetarian once in a while, but I gotta have it. And every once in a while, I gotta have like a steak or a pork chop or a, something like that, where it's just plain beef or plain meat. And I don't get into the tofu and the all that other kind of natural stuff. Never cared for tofu. Yeah, all in moderation. Like I said, I don't, eat a steak every day. I'll have maybe like once a month I'll have a steak. And I eat like chicken and I eat, beef, chicken, beef. I kind of rotate it up. And I try to eat healthy with like, the vegetables and stuff. I don't know if you've seen some of my pictures that I put on Instagram where I have like, a vegetable and then the meat or whatever. Like the other night um, I made chicken in a chili sauce, and I had a cucumber salad and some rice. So that was like, healthy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, well. Yeah, I guess whatever I'm having, Ira likes to likes to see what I'm having for dinner, and then he makes it. So, yeah. Yeah, that thing is when I do my reviews, everybody thinks that I eat this stuff all the time, like I'm always at Burger King or I'm always at Taco Bell or whatever. I'm not there all that much. I go there like once a week. I go and I do a review, and that's about it. Yeah. And like I said, when I was doing the live streams and I have like French fries or something, that's just like one time a week, so it's not that bad. Like I said, most of the time I am eating at home, I eat like, just regular stuff and not a whole lot. So only once in a great while do I go and get a 5-pound burrito. That was like that was like a one-time deal that I had to do that one. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, sometimes I get out, but most of the time I just get out and I go to the store and see what they got in the stores, and that's about it. I stay around home. I don't go too many people. Everybody asks, well, why don't you go to Arby's or some of these other places? And I don't have them near me, and some of the closest ones are like an hour away, and I'm not going to be driving out an hour to get to somewhere. So I just stay close to home and eat at home, and once in a while try something new on the menu. About it. So yeah. Yeah, it's all about, like you said, moderation, where you got to you know, keep mixing it up and try to eat healthy and try to, you know, figure out something good to make. But it is fun to try new things once in a while, something crazy or outrageous that comes out. Buffalo steaks. I don't know that we have any here, so I don't think I don't have any plans to try buffalo steaks right now. I don't know that they have them here. I heard this one place has got that's near me. Maybe I might try and go there one time. It's called Fuddruckers. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. This place over here near me is called Fuddruckers, and they have regular hamburgers, and then they have ostrich burger. I think one's a buffalo burger, um, turkey burger, salmon burger. I think that's it. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had. I don't have any here, so I don't know if they have buffalo steaks. And I don't even think they have them in the butcher's market or the meat market. When they can cook it for you. I don't think they have it there either. I don't know. They don't have a lot of stuff here anymore. Seems like they don't have what I had when I was a little kid, when they used to have all the cuts of different meat, and they don't do them in the stores anymore. Like you used to. I was just talking the other day about how they used to have in the stores, you get like T-bone steak and yeah, maybe you can, but they used to have like T-bone steak, porterhouse, New York, and now they don't even cut them and put them out for everybody to buy because they're like too expensive. So I think you also almost have to ask the butcher to cut you a porterhouse steak or T-bone steak or something like that, because a lot of people will actually, they go in and they steal the food. They steal the steaks from it. I guess somehow they put them down their pants and they smuggle out the steak. I don't know. But yeah, they're too expensive now. Porterhouse steak would run you about $30 for a porterhouse, or a New York steak would run you about $25. And I'm sure over Ire's way, it'd be $50. Yeah, that's true. I guess they would smuggle spam out in the can. I've tried it. I'm not a fan of spam, so yeah, that's true. But I don't think they don't even cut them anymore because they can't sell them. Because it costs so much to sell them. They have to pay like $15 a pound, and then by the time you get the steak out there, it's like 2-3 pounds. You're paying like 30-45 bucks, and no one wants to pay that much for a steak, so they don't put them out there. I think you actually have to ask them to cut one for you or cut two for you. They don't want to put them out. But back in the old days, they had them all the time. Every cut of different steaks and the whole chickens and all that stuff, and they were all cheap. Now they're whew, sticker shock. And that was the other thing I was looking at. This one market I had, they have like the parts of the stuff that no one really wants. Like the beef liver, and the they had one that was beef tongue, and like the um intestines and all that kind of stuff that the people don't really care for. They had packaged in there, it was actual beef tongue, and it was like $25 for the beef tongue. That was like pretty expensive. And that stuff used to be like dirt cheap when you'd get it. It'd be like 10 cents a pound or whatever. Oh, green meat, huh? Hmm. Don't know about green meat. Guess if it's been sitting out too long, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't eat green meat. Yeah, I don't know. They got all kinds of that stuff that they apparently it is. I don't know that I want it, but never know. Some people like it. My mom told me she used to have that when she was little. the beef tongue sandwiches, and I guess they tried to give her beef tongue. She didn't like it. You can get that. A lot of Mexican places have that tongue, like a beef tongue taco or burrito or whatever. I don't know if I'd like that. Yeah, probably is. Yeah, I believe it or not, I've had the liver a couple times. I like liver and onions once in a while. I mean, maybe once, like in a year or every 2 years, I'll have liver and onions with a little bit of bacon. But yeah, I have the liver, but I don't know about the kidneys or the other parts of the stuff. It's just a little too weird. They had a place over here called Ranch 99. It's like an Asian market, and they've got all that, weird stuff. Like they have like chicken feed and all that weird stuff. Yeah, liver and onions and bacon. It's actually pretty good if you do it right. Yeah, I don't think I want to try it either. Hey, Divine Love and Light Warrior Woke Tribe. How's it going? We're talking about strange food right now. Yeah, I don't know how we got into that subject, but anyway, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, I've had liver. Yeah, apparently oxtail soup is pretty good. I think I've actually had oxtail, like a roasted oxtail. Oxtail, yeah. It's just all it is it's like it's actual tail of the ox, and it gives like the bone marrow and kind of things. And I've had ham hocks. I've had those with beans and ham hocks. Turkey tail, yeah. I get like the ham hocks or the ham shank, and you cook it with the beans. Actually, I did a recipe out there for it. For like New Year's, around New Year's, I put it out where it was ham hocks and black eyed peas. Yeah, chicken feet, and then they have like yeah, the intestines, and then they have like one of them I saw, it was like a black chicken where it was actually black skin chicken. That was too weird. Chicken feet and all that kind of stuff that you make in soup and stuff like that, and shark fin. Yeah, ham hocks. They're actually good. Cook them with some black eyed peas in the slow cooker. They're good. They're really good. But yeah, I was in that Ranch 99, and it was like, ugh, funky stuff in there, I'm telling you. And all that parts of the animals that people don't usually eat that they have packaged, and then they had like live fish that you can catch. They take them out of the tanks, and you get like, actual fish and lobster and crab and stuff that were in the tank, and they sell them as live fish. And then I guess they take them out of the tank. I don't know if I think they actually kill them, and then they put them they put them on ice or whatever. Or either that, or if they put them in a bag and you take them home. I don't know. Ew, I don't know about that. I'm sorry. I can't do that one. Can't eat live fish. Maybe some people can, but not me. I'll pass on that one. Yeah, I was never into that. I don't want it that fresh, where it's still moving when you eat it. Oh yeah, was it comb? Like the rooster comb, or yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like live crab. I like Well, it's live when you cook it, but yeah, coxcomb, I think it's called, or rooster comb or whatever. I don't know too much about that. I've seen those where yeah, they put it in tacos and all that kind of weird stuff. And then they have brain that you put in stuff and tongue and um, all that kind of weird stuff. I don't think I could get into that. I don't know. Just a little too weird for me. Um, yeah, can't get into that one. And then they have all the other funky kind of stuff in there. Some people keep telling me to try uh, Vegemite. They want me to try the Vegemite, so I don't know. Said that I'm supposed to put it like on toast with butter and spread this Vegemite on there, and I don't know. Yeah. It's a popular dish over in Australia, but I don't know if I want it. Sometimes there's just things that, no, I don't think so. Ew, no. Sorry, Ira. You could have mine. No raw chicken, no raw beef, no raw. I'm not a sushi fan at all, so the only sushi I think I've really ever had is the California roll, and all that is shrimp with like a little bit of mayonnaise. That's it. And that's about the only thing I'll even eat when it comes to sushi. I don't care for all the other ones, and I'm not a raw fish person. So you can have my share of that one too. Raw chicken and raw beef or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, you can have my share. I don't know how they. I don't know how they do it, but they do. Steak tartare. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said I'm not gonna have raw chicken, and I don't particularly want raw beef either. Nope, I don't. I don't care for anchovies. I've had anchovies on pizza, and I don't like them. I used to work in a pizza parlor, so I know I know about the I know about anchovies, and they're like way too salty for me. It's like pouring 10 pounds of salt on a pizza. So I used to have to put them on. Some people wanted the anchovies on the side, and I had to take them out of the can, and I had to put them like in little tin foil and send it with their pizza. So it does stink. It stinks, and it's very salty, and they're kind of like I don't know. Some people love them and they think it's great, but I'm sorry, not my not my thing. And then they have oh, smoked oysters that they used to put on them, and shrimp, and um, artichoke hearts, and all that kind of stuff. Kind of the exotic gourmet stuff. One time I had to make someone, and it was awful. It was smoked oyster, um, anchovy, shrimp, and artichoke heart pizza. Oh, it's awful. Hey, Isaac Glover, how's it going? Yeah. Yeah, we had some weird requests for pizzas that I had to make them, and it's like I almost couldn't make them. They were so bad, but the people wanted them, so you have to get what they order. Yeah, we're just hanging out. We're talking, seeing what's up with everybody. Talking about weird stuff right now, like different things. And Iray's grossing us out with raw chicken and everything else. I know he's just messing with us. Keeping the chat going. So, yeah. I ran into my share of weird pizzas that I had to make. I worked at Pizza Parlor for like a year and a half, and then I worked at Pizza Hut for like 6 months. So yeah, Irayzilla. Yep, it's Irayzilla over there. So yeah, I had to make the different pizzas, and I had to cook them and do all that stuff, and it was interesting. That's why I think I'm pretty good at making pizzas at home now, because I had the experience from the past. I made at the Pizza Parlor. So I know the ins and outs of how to cook them, and how to make them, and how they cook. Yeah, so it's much better though if you got like your Pizza Parlor, everything's already ready for you and cut up, and when you do it at home, you gotta cut up everything or grate it yourself or do all that stuff. Oh yeah, they do. What is it? The pig in the ground, and then they do other stuff. I think like they do like like clams and all that stuff in the ground. But yeah, I worked at the different places, different Pizza Parlor places, and so yeah, I used to work there, and I had to do everything. I had to deliver. I had to. There I was like almost like a manager for a while, because the other manager didn't want to hang out, so I was there late at night by myself. I had to close up. So yeah, he gave me the key because he didn't want to wake up early to open the door. So yeah, yeah, that was an interesting job. Kind of learned how to work in a restaurant. That was like one of my first jobs. Yeah, that one, and then I worked at a Whataburger when I was going to school for about a month. Yeah, they do. Yeah, rocks. Put the rocks on there, and uh, fire pits. You put the stuff in the fire pits and cook it that way. They actually, I bet they probably come out good, Iray. The roast pig and I think I saw one time it was what was it? A show. I think it was Fluffy. Um, Gabriel Iglesias or somebody or some show that they were showing, and they had the whole roasted pig. Yeah, they had to go there and get the whole roasted pig out of the ground, and they got to eat the whole roasted pig. Hey, typical. How's it going? We're just chatting here tonight. Nothing real exciting. Talking about weird food right now, and pizza, and I was earlier I was talking about this, and Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its late. Yeah, this was just yeah, maybe that's what it was. Triple D dinings, diners, drive-ins, and dives, whatever it's called. But yeah, I was trying this earlier. Let's see, my ideal one for pizza toppings. Um, I mostly just have like pepperoni and olive. I think that's usually what I get, but I kind of mix it up. I try different toppings for pizza. Like I'll put, like a combo, or I'll put some veggies and some meats, or I got, I got a little creative with some of my videos where I made different stuff. Yeah, that's the diners, drive-ins, and dives. I think that's the one. And he did some of that stuff. But yeah, I've made some interesting pizza. And I made a cheeseburger pizza where it was the instead of sauce I used like ketchup and mustard, and then I put ground beef and pickles and cheese on it. So basically, it was a deconstructed cheeseburger. And I made what was the one I made? It was like a chicken, like a gyro pizza where you make like the tzatziki sauce and I put that down for it, and then you did the grilled chicken on top and onion. That turned out pretty good. So yeah, there's a lot of different stuff that you can make with pizza, or how you can make pizza. So I don't know that I have an ideal. The one thing I did learn though, working at a pizza parlor, is that if you put too many toppings on a pizza, it's tough to get it to cook. Jalapenos and pineapple, yeah, that's good. Oh, cool. But yeah, normally if you just have like one or two toppings, that's the best. It cooks the best, it cooks the most even. And we have a round table pizza here. There's one right down the street, but I haven't actually gone there because the last time I got it, not only was it super expensive, it was not very good. They wanted, like, for a large combination over there, they want $36 for a large combination pizza. And I got it and it was like awful. Um, there is a Blaze Pizza in the next town over, and I was gonna go there when I do a road trip, and I'm gonna get like everything all in one day. But yeah, I did see the Blaze. I haven't been there. They don't have it in my area, but um, yeah. Hey, Freddie Farmington, how is it going? Good morning. Thanks for dropping in all the way from England. Cool. Yeah, we don't have a Pizza Hut. They closed mine down. So, yeah, but I did want to get that one, the Blaze. It looked pretty good. And yeah. Yeah, thanks for stopping in and saying hi. We're hanging out, we're chatting, we're talking about pizza right now for some reason. I don't know. Kind of wandered off onto that topic, or toppings, whatever you want to call it, I guess. Toppings. They got another one over here called Mod Pizza where you can design your own pizza. Yeah, it's been weird over here. It's actually been raining here. It was raining last night and raining this morning, and it's kind of cold, but it was real hot the other day, so I don't get it. Because I actually had to I started wearing shorts because it got so hot, but now it's cold again. Okay, Star Isaac, take it easy. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, I'm gonna go and use the bushes. I'm sent. Going off into the bushes for a little while. But yeah. Lots of different stuff here. They got another place called the Mod Pizza, where you can design your own pizza. You can tell what kind of toppings you want on it, and then they get it. But it's kind of expensive, I think. But one of these days, I'll head out there. No rain, just lightning. Oh, that's kind of scary. Yeah, yesterday I found out that out in my house, out there's a street light right in front of the house, and the street light burnt out. So it was like pitch black. And then I guess they came today and they repaired it, so now it works again. But there for like a couple of days at night, it would be pitch black when you go outside because the street light was burnt out. And then when you see the rain and all that stuff, it's kind of scary. But yeah, I'm not in love with thunderstorms and all that stuff. I don't know. Hopefully the rain will stop and we'll start getting nicer weather soon. Kind of goes in waves there for a while. I'm tired of the rain right about now. We've been having a lot of rain lately. Don't like it. So yeah. Have to get some of this Pop Rocks. I was trying these earlier. They're the Pop Rocks. Yeah. I remember those from when I was little. Hey, Kristen, music. How's it going? We're just hanging out, chatting with a little bit people, and I want to get some Pop Rocks to get the action going. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we were talking about pizza and toppings and weird stuff. Kind of strange. I think scent went out to the bushes and we'll be back in a little bit. Oh, okay. That's different. I don't know if they've had that. No, I haven't seen that one, but yeah, I actually was doing a review on it. I got the grape Pop Rocks and cherry Pop Rocks back from the old days. So yeah. The only trouble is once you open these, they get all full of moisture and then they stick together. So here, I'm gonna down this one. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's kind of weird. All that fizzing and bubbling kind of tickles. Yeah, it is. Yeah, because the Pop Rocks are... These ones are pretty strong. Wow. Shooting my mouth off here. Wow. Yeah, I found those in the store. And actually, I'm having some... I got some Coke. Wow. That's weird. That one was pretty powerful. That was like, wow, popping. That's what's popping, I'll tell you. Yeah. So that was strange. Kool-Aid? Yeah. Yeah, I'm drinking, since I didn't want to stay up, I'm drinking zero sugar, caffeine-free Coke. So that way I don't have the caffeine, and I'm not like bouncing off the walls late at night. And I could get some sleep when I go later. If I drink the soda or the energy drinks or something, I get a little bit wound up. And that's what I'm trying to do, is trying to drink the caffeine-free sodas now, so I don't get jumpy, and only get the other kind when I do a review or I go out to eat sometimes. Although if you find one that's got like a freestyle machine now, you can get it like caffeine-free ones in there. Most places don't have that when you get them there. It's just like diet or regular. Not a big selection anymore. So I don't know. Sometimes you gotta go with what they got. Like I was in the one the other day, and no Coke, Pepsi. No Pepsi, Coke. Cheeseburger, 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 cheeseburger. Yeah. Yeah. That was a heck of a deal, boy. I have to go and do that one again. Because it was that one place, the one McDonald's in my town. On Wednesdays and Sundays, you can get 39-cent hamburgers and 49-cent cheeseburgers. More Pop Rocks? Okay, well, here we go. I'll do it again. This one's kind of stuck here, but here we go. One more time. They had, I think it was at the Dollar Tree, they had a 3-pack of Pop Rocks. You can get like 3-pack. And they also have bubble gum, Pop Rock bubble gum. I don't know how that's going to taste. Maybe I'll go back to the Dollar Tree and find them. I don't know if this will be as loud, but there we go. The other one is louder. This is kind of sticking. Yeah, cat litter box. Maybe. Yeah, these ones are kind of sticking in the inside here. Guess they got too much moisture or whatever. But here, I'm going to dump this last bit. Okay. See how that worked. The cherry doesn't seem to be real powerful. The grape one was a lot more. And they still got a little pop to them. Okay. There we go. Soda kind of kills it. I don't know. Yeah, that didn't do too good. I don't think these cherry ones are as good. The grape ones seem to be a little more poppier. Well, I'm weird too, so join the club. Join the club, I'm a weird guy. I admit it, I know I am. And I put hot sauce on everything. And I like all the kids stuff and candy. Like a big kid. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna do this last one here. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah. These seem to be more poppier. Can you guys hear that one? I don't want to drink the soda because it kind of kills it right away. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll go get some more Pop Rocks and then have a ASMR stream. And I'll do all the Pop Rocks all night. Get a couple bags of them. You guys want to hear the popping? Hey, maybe that'll go over well. I don't know. There we go. Okay. I've seen it. I haven't tried it yet. Okay, there we go. You guys hear that one? All the popping. That's true. And also, if you're weird, people leave you alone. Stay away from that guy. He's weird. Yeah. Yeah, the other day I found yeah. Okay, well, that's it for the Pop Rocks. I'm all out. So I'll have to go to the store tomorrow and get them. Maybe we'll go down to the Dollar Tree and pick up a couple bags for the next one. But yeah, I found I think Dollar Tree had those Pop Rocks bubble gum. I did find the Big League Chew. Oh yeah, Bugs Bunny weird, huh? Well, I'm more along the lines of Daffy Duck or the Tasmanian Devil weird. Okay, so I go one step further. Or if you want to really talk weird, as Wile E. Coyote was weird. Because he was supposedly a genius, but he couldn't catch a stupid roadrunner. If he was a super genius, he'd be able to catch him. Yeah, that's true. I remember when I was little, my cousin had a poster, and it was yeah, plot twist. My cousin had a poster, and it was a poster of the coyote, and he had the roadrunner by his neck, and he's like, beep beep your ass, because he finally caught him. It was on there. And coyote caught them, had him by the neck. Yeah. So that one was funny. He never caught the stupid roadrunner the whole time. He always got hurt. And he spent a fortune on all the Acme products stuff. Yeah, so. Yeah, he was funny. Never caught that stupid roadrunner. Why you'd want to eat a roadrunner, I don't know. I think he'd go out more after Foghorn Leghorn, if anything. Because Foghorn Leghorn had more meat on him, you know? Or, something like that. Yeah, I had that, I had one that was cool. When I was little, I used to have, my room was like, I had my room like totally pimped out. And I had a water bed, and I had posters, and I had the black lights. And one of the posters was like a velvet, it was like a velvet poster, and it had like the fluorescent things. And then this one was like a maze, and it was like these tubes, and you had to trace the maze. And then when you turn the black lights on, it would glow in the dark because it was like fluorescent. So when you went in my room, It was like, you know, fluorescent lights, and then I had a another lamp where I turned on, and it was like the light bulb flickered, and it was like red, and it flickered back and forth. And they had the disco balls and the, the strobe lights and stuff like that. I used to get it at Spencer Gifts, and they had all that weird stuff in there. No, I didn't smoke weed, but you know, I just had the trippy room, with the black lights and the posters with the fluorescent posters and the stereo waterbed. That was back in the old days. They don't make waterbeds anymore. Yeah, I did too. That was my favorite. Looney Tunes and all the old Flintstones and all those other ones. That's what we were talking about the other day. All the old Saturday morning cartoons, the other ones. Yeah, yeah. It was it was kind of trippy when I had all that stuff in the room, and then I kind of when I moved out, I got rid of all the stuff and gave the black lights to my sister. Now, if you use black lights, it just shows off the dirt and whatever else, stains are in your room or whatever show up. Yeah, they were. They were a little bit racist. Some of them back in the old days. And that's the thing now. I watched on Cartoon Network, and they put the Looney Tunes on there, and they've actually edited the Looney Tunes now. Like I watched one that was Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner, or no, Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, and the classic, duck season, rabbit season cartoon. And then they were arguing over it, and then like he tells Elmer Fudd, he's all, so do you want to shoot him here or do you want to wait till you get home? He's all, shoot him here, shoot him here. You keep out of this. He doesn't have to shoot you here. I say he does have to shoot me here. He's all, okay, so shoot him here. Then blam. He blasts him, and then his bill goes flying off. Well, on the Cartoon Network, they edited the part where he actually shot him. You saw him point the gun, and then you heard a blast, and it went to black, and the next thing you know, his bill is up on the top of his head. So they didn't actually show him shoot him. They edited that part out. Guess they don't want the kids to see the violence anymore. So that's that was the whole funny part, Yeah, I don't know why they did that, but they did. So yeah. Never know. They always do funny stuff. But yeah, the old classic ones. Yep. Exactly. They want to edit out what you see. They don't want to show, it's just cartoons, like they said. I mean, I watched the Roadrunner, and I didn't go painting tunnels on the wall, on the side of the wall, and try to go run through it, thinking that it was going to turn into a tunnel on the side of the wall if I painted it there. I knew that, but they want to ban it because it gives the kids bad ideas. Like, kids are really going to do that. They're going to paint, a tunnel on the side of the wall and then run into it and be able to go through it. Or like, well, I guess they say that like with Harry Potter, when, they go to run up to the wall to get into the, yeah. Yeah, or like, when he tries to get into the train station and he runs into the wall and he goes through the wall. Well, I'm sure there's probably kids going to a train station and trying to run through the wall to get to the Hogwarts Express. They're going to do that stuff. Some kids are stupid. But yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't steal TNT, or I didn't, strap a bomb to a balloon and try and launch myself up in the air. But they did on that show. Or what was it? The one Wiley Cody put the nitroglycerin in the carrots for Bugs Bunny. you know. Yeah, and he did all that crazy stuff. We didn't do that. First of all, we couldn't get a hold of the stuff. Second of all, I'm not gonna be doing that. Making bombs out of carrots and put a rocket, strap a rocket to my back and roller skates. Go down the highway chasing them on roller skates. The rocket strapped to my back. you know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we didn't have to do that. We knew not to try it at home. I mean, I did crazy stuff like that where we had all those the toys and the things that were like, dangerous now that they're banned. Like we had the cap guns where you set them on fire and firecrackers and the lawn darts and the clackers and all that stuff that you could get really hurt. And we survived. Now they got, people yelling at people because there's something on the TV, or like the one with the Beavis and Butthead where he set the Barney doll on fire and they wouldn't put it on TV anymore because some kid tried to burn his house down or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can smash it or you just light it with a thing and it would burn up and it would blow up. No, I didn't try to jump off the roof with an umbrella. I know it doesn't work. Sometimes I'd jump off there with like a cape or a blanket, try to fly like Superman. Didn't work long. First step and then it fell off the roof. So yeah, no, I didn't do that. I didn't do all that stuff or put a rocket on my bicycle, skateboard. You didn't do all that stuff, but I knew it was a cartoon and I knew those things weren't possible, but there's going to be someone out there yelling about it. And don't teach those kids those things on TV, but they still do. And you get stupid people. So, yeah. All the crazy stuff and, silly things that everybody did. So, you never know. Yeah. I guess they got to be politically correct with all these the cartoons and stuff. They don't want to expose kids to the potential violence or whatever. Exactly. Was it the Darwin Awards about the stupid people that do stupid things, and if they do them, they deserve what they get, Yeah, don't put a warning label on it. Like what was it? I think it was Jeff Foxworthy says, "What's the last thing that a redneck says? Hey, Bubba, watch this." Or what does this button do? Yeah. Yeah. Roll yourself down the road in a tire or a barrel. Yeah, hold my beer and watch this. Yep. That's about the last thing that they say. I've seen some real funny redneck stuff. Like one time was a redneck hot tub, and it was they had the back of a pickup truck lined in plastic, and then they had water in the back of the pickup truck, and then they had like a heater or something next to it. Or one was a bathtub with a fire underneath it. Redneck. And they had one. It was a redneck. How was it? Redneck anti-theft device, and it was a car, and it had the door, and it had a chain and a lock for the doors through the door. It had a padlock and a chain on it. Anti-theft device. Yeah, they. Yeah, it was. Some of them were just really funny. I mean, stupid stuff, but you know, real inventive. Or like one was a broken headlight repair, and it was like a flashlight duct taped to the front of the car because I guess the headlights were broken. Yeah, you give a redneck some duct tape, and they'll figure it out. Get her done. Yeah, get her done. I don't care who you are. That's funny. Larry the Cable Guy. Yep. Larry the Cable Guy. All the rednecks. Yeah. They do get inventive, though. I actually, okay, I'll have to admit this, guys, and you guys get a chuckle out of this one. Um, I made my own redneck thing when my mom had knee surgery a couple years back, and she had to have a walker while she was getting in recovery. She had to get like a knee replacement, and she had to have a walker, and she wanted to have something on the walker to put like stuff in, like when she would go out and get like tea, or she'd go and get something to drink. And so what I did is I went and I got a it was like a lunch, one of those little zip up lunch container pouches, and I put it to the front of the walker, and I duct taped it onto the front. So it's like a little basket on the front. Called it a redneck walker. I put tennis balls on the bottom so you can, get around and not skid, and had the little lunch cooler things duct taped to the front. So yeah, I admit it. I did some redneck stuff sometimes. Thought it was inventive. Yeah, if you can't fix it, duck it. That was their motto. Oh, I have to. Oh yeah, this one was funny. I'm telling you, this one was actually, it was funny, but it was scary. I was on a plane one time, and we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, we watched the co-pilot. I guess he came out of the front of the cockpit. And this was in the middle of the flight. He walks to the back of the plane with a roll of duct tape, and everybody's like watching him, going, "Where is he going?" And it's not a good sign if the co-pilot's going into the back of the plane with the duct tape. I don't know. I think it was something about the carpet, was something with the carpet, but we don't know what he did with it. We didn't want to ask. But that was kind of scary. See the co-pilot go into the back of the plane with some duct tape. Yeah, or coming out of the back with the duct tape, or you know, something like in his hand. He's all, well, there was an extra piece back there. I don't know what it does. Yeah, so we got there in one piece, so there must have not been anything really important. I think it was something about the carpet. Had a rip in the carpet, and he had to like tape it down, I think, so no one would trip. At least I'm hoping that's what it was. and not, like having to duct tape the fuel lines together or something. You never know. That was back in the days when, they didn't have the security in the front where you could go and you could talk to the captain of the thing. Like when you were little, you used to be able to go up into the cockpit and talk to the captain, and they give you little wings, and you know they don't do that now. Can't do that anymore. Yeah. That's true. And it's funny, they got the same captain on all of them. They got their little speech down, and they're always like, this is your captain. We'll be cruising at 50,000 feet, and sit back and have a nice flight. Okay. Thanks for flying. Okay. Uh, yeah, they do that all the time. I think the guy was like, stoned or something. He just sit there and just like get that all cool, mellow voice and thanks for flying with us. Yeah. I haven't been on a plane for quite a while, so didn't don't fly anywhere anymore. Been a while. Yeah, that was probably pretty much it. It's like we'll be cruising at 30,000 feet, but I'll be cruising at 50,000 feet. So you dudes just hang out, stay mellow. I'll get you there in one piece, dude. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was I remember all those old airlines and stuff. And one time when I was a little kid, they had a this one guy paid for a we too low, yeah, Captain we too low, yeah, we too low. What's the other one? Something Wong, uh, Holy Fook, and was it Bang Ding Ao? I think was another one that they said that there were the names of the pilots that when that plane in San Francisco hit the runway. And they actually called into the radio to the TV station, and the newscaster read those names out before they realized that it was a joke. And they got the bulletin. They're like, and the names of the pilots were Something Wong, We Too Low. And yes, an intern got fired over that one because he apparently it was the interns that had a that were playing a joke, and it actually got through, and the people read it on the air before they realized what it was, that it was a joke. Then they had to apologize for reading the wrong names. That didn't go over too well. Yeah, we used to actually do that back in the days when you could call up people, and they don't have the star 69, or they don't have caller ID, where you call up like a pizza parlor or someone, or you just pick a name out of the phone book and you call them up and you'd ask them something silly, like yeah, exactly. They were supposed to, but apparently this came from the intern was the one that handed them thing and said that it was already proofread and they had the facts checked. And I think it was because the interns were playing a joke, and it got out there. And the people didn't read it; they weren't able to read it ahead of time. They just got on there and read the news. So, but yeah, we used to call up, people out of the phone book, where sometimes you'd look back in the old days when you had the phone book, you'd look up funny people's names. No, it wasn't. It was just I don't think it was like in October or something or whatever. They thought it would be funny. They were like, you call up. We go on the phone book and we'd like go, look for the classic ones. Yeah, the refrigerator running, or you look up the names and it's like, you know, um, Richard Hertz. You call up a Richard Hertz. Does your dick hurts? The crazy stuff like that. Or what was the other one? Bend over. Ask if Bend over is there. Mike Roch. Michael Roch. Is Mike Crotch there? Or was it one like from The Simpsons? Amanda Hug and Kiss. I need a man to hug and kiss. Yeah, they had that. That was funny. They're always asking funny names. Hugo first. Yep. Last name or alcoholic. Is alcoholic there? That was another one that was funny. Or the other one, I gotta say this right. I don't wanna get in trouble for this, but Michael Hunt. Or he goes sometimes goes by Mike. Mike Hunt. And I'm sure that you guys can figure that out if you say it right. Yeah, that one was funny. Yeah, they had those old classic ones. Mike Hunt. Or Seymour Butts. That was the other one. Seymour Butts. They used to do that on The Simpsons all the time. He'd call up and ask for something funny. Call the bartender and ask for a funny name. Seymour Butts there? Hey, I want to see more butts. Moe's, yeah. So I want to see more butts. And alcoholic and Mike Roch. That one was funny, and he came up with all the names, the silly names. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you could get away with it, but you know, or you'd call up a store and you'd ask them to page so and so. Could you please page a Seymour Butts? Please go to the white courtesy phone, Seymour Butts. Please pick up a white courtesy phone. Yeah, that was the joke back then. I always wondered, you know, if you were at the airport and they wanted you to talk on the white courtesy phone, and they always would say it, and half the time the people would never pick up. So I don't know. They would always say, Would so and so pick up a white courtesy phone, please? Or was it airplane? Uh, airplane, the original one, the airplane. Yeah, I think you can with the little squiggle, the hair squiggle. Yeah, yeah, they used to. Yep, in his ear. Okay, yeah, that's true. They got a lot of different stuff like that. And then yeah, The Simpsons all the time. They always did something funny. They had little hidden Easter eggs and stuff in there all the time. I don't watch them much anymore. I used to watch it all the time, but I haven't watched any of the new Simpsons in a long time. I just know on South Park they keep talking about they want to put stuff on South Park, and they're like, Simpsons did it already. Simpsons did it. So yeah, they've been around a long time. Yep, Simpsons already did it. We can't do it. Simpsons did it. Yeah. Yeah, it was always a funny stuff was playing the phone phone jokes or whatever. Now they can call you back, so you can't do that stuff anymore. Or sometimes we'd actually call when we played the jokes. We'd call in and an order. Yeah, 89. Yeah, sounds about right. Because I remember when I went to college, I left in '88 and went there in like late '88 and then into '89, and I think that's when The Simpsons started. So that sounds about right. Because that was like funny. they had a couple. They had a couple ones. I remember the first one that I cracked up on. Just the way they said it was like one of the first or second episodes, and the guy was hitting on Marge, and he's all like, "Say you will have brunch with me, Marge." She's all, "Brunch? I don't know what brunch is," and he's all, "The brunch is a wonderful meal. It's just like it's not quite breakfast, it's not quite lunch, but it's something in between, and it comes with a piece of cantaloupe at the end. Say you will have brunch with me, Marge." Yeah, we would call up and we'd order pizzas, and then we'd give them, like, we'd look in the phone book and we'd look up someone's name and address, and we'd call up to the phone book, and we'd call up and we say, I'd like to order a large pepperoni and deliver it to, Dave Jones, Dave Smith at, and they give the address on the phone book. They don't do that anymore, but back in the day, you'd put that in. My number is da 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 da. And then so when they probably would show up at, Dave Smith's house, and he didn't order a pizza, that was not good. Although I was on the other end of that, I got a couple times when I worked for the pizza parlor. I got there and I, made pizzas and went out there, and then they're like, "We didn't order it." And someone had played a joke on them and thought it would be fun to get pizzas sent to somebody's house. And yeah. Can I do Kermit? No, not really Kermit. I don't I don't know if I can do Kermit. I'm not real good at Kermit. Kermit the Frog here. No, I can't do that. I could do Beavis and Butthead, and I can do that's about it. I think I haven't done those for a while. I know I can do Beavis and Butthead. I could do Beavis pretty good. But that's it. I'm not real good at impressions on some of them. I don't know. People said I should do like a stand-up routine, but And I didn't think I was that funny. Just remember some of the lines and some of the stuff from the movies or the cartoons or whatever. But yeah, Beavis and Butthead, that they were funny. I loved them. I don't know if you guys follow Brenda Klein. She was in here the other day. I think she sounds like Bart Simpson when she gets loud. When she says stuff and she's like, sounds almost just like Bart Simpson when she gets kind of that, high pitched talk. It sounds like Bart Simpson. Yeah. Eat my shorts, dude. I can't do that. Can't say it like she does. Yeah. Beavis and Butthead, yeah, back from the old ones. Then they put out a couple of them later. Yeah. They did the ones in the 2000s after they'd been gone for a while, and they weren't as funny, and they kind of had to tone them down. But yeah, I like the ones when they were, shut up, fart knocker. I watched the Beavis and Butthead movie. I kind of did Scooby Doo a little bit. Stay tuned tomorrow. Or, oh no, I just put them out. Yeah, look, go watch. If you go watch my movie or my video that I just put out, the Scooby Snacks. I kind of did Scooby in that one, a little bit, at least to laugh. Ruby, Ruby, Roo. Yeah, that's about all I could do. But yeah, I don't know. Not that good. I know one time I played a joke. Oh my God, I played this one. This was so funny. This was a long time ago, before all the, the 9/11 and all that. I think when I was working at the newspaper, and it was probably, wow, 90s, like the 90s. And I was working on a weekend and I was alone in the data center, and I played a joke on, we had a security guard in the building on the weekends, and I played a joke on him. And one time I called from the computer room, I called up to the front desk where he was, and it was an inside, it rang differently if it's an inside call. And I guess he didn't even know it. And I called up and I said, he says, Daily Review, can I help you? And I'm like, yes, my name is Akmir Ahmed, and I'm just calling to let you know that I have placed a bomb in the front lobby of the Daily Review underneath the security guard's desk. It is set to go off in 25 minutes. If you do not meet my demands, I will blow the entire place up. He's like, okay, are you sure this is a Daily Review you're calling? Yes, a Daily Review. Yes, I am looking at the lobby right now. And he's like, okay, why are you doing this? And I said, because I want to claim victory in the name of Allah and the Crimson Jihad, and the bomb is going to go off in 45 minutes. Hey, Brenda, we're just talking about you. And yeah, so I got him going for about a good 5 minutes. I had him scared. And then then I let him off the hook. I'm like, hey, dude, how's it going? Yeah, like I said, this was, a little while. This was a while. It was a joke. Didn't have any of that stuff. Oh, we were just talking how, I was just saying how you sound like Bart Simpson when you get loud. Because they were, Ira was trying to get me to do Kermit the Frog and different impressions. And I said that Brenda sounds like Bart Simpson sometimes when she gets real loud. So yeah, that's what I was saying. So I was saying I can do Beavis and Butthead, or I could do can't do Kermit the Frog. I don't know. But yeah, I played that joke on that guy a long time ago. He got scared, and then it was like after I told him it was just yeah. Yes, you do sometimes, Brenda. Sounds like Bart Simpson to me anyways, when you get a little bit loud and high pitched. Yeah, so yeah, we were just we were talking about all kinds of different stuff, cartoons and pizza and oh jokes we used to play and all that kind of stuff. Hey Jennifer Keating, how's it going? Yeah, we're talking about a little stuff, and I tried these, but I had these here, the Cheez-Its, bacon and cheddar. So yeah, that's what I was trying that. I actually had some Pop Rocks earlier. They're all gone. Yeah, so we're just chatting and hanging out. And laughing about stuff and talking about cartoons and pizza and just lots of different stuff, I guess. Yeah, Thundercats and Voltron. Yeah, we were talking about that the other night. Thundercats and Voltron and um, some of those other ones that came out later. Someone was telling me that they're gonna do a Thundercats movie, real life movie. We Too Low, yeah. They're talking about the We Too Low. Oh, cool. Yeah. What am I doing the same thing? Like what? What same thing as Mickey does? I don't know. No, I'm not really combining the words. I don't know. I didn't think I did, but I say it in her stream about how she uses those, and I use the hashtags in her stream. But I don't know if I combine them or not. Sometimes I do, maybe. I get a little tired or a little goofy sometimes. But yeah, and I did try the Scooby Doo snacks that I just put out. I did another one a little while ago. It was a different flavor, so. But yeah, the little Scooby Doo snacks were funny. They looked like dog biscuits. So if you like Scooby Doo, you should try them. Ruh-roh. Ruby, Ruby, Roo. You know, I saw one of the new Scooby Doo cartoons, and it's nothing like the old ones. No, Ira, I don't do that. Do you do the makeup? No, I do not do makeup. Not into makeup. My throat's getting a little scratchy. Sorry about that. Exactly. And I always wondered about them because, they're always looking for munchies. You wondered what the heck they were doing in that mystery machine. They always came out hungry. Shaggy and Scooby. Yeah, I do too. I like them, but like I said, I watched the newer Scooby Doos, and they weren't anything like the old one. Okay, that sounds interesting, Brenda. I'll have to keep an eye out for that one. Yeah. I got a whole bunch of videos that I got a whole bunch of videos done today, and I got to get them posted, but I think I'm actually getting ahead on my videos. I got about 2 weeks worth done now, so there we go. And I just did a couple of reviews tonight that I'm gonna have to go through and edit, but didn't do too many. Kind of have to slow down on creating the videos because I'm running out of space. So yeah, and then I'm gonna go to the store probably next week and see what I can find. I'll put the pictures on Instagram if I find anything interesting. But it's right, it's Easter time now, so it's all the Easter candy. I've already got a lot of them, right? So we'll see what happens. But yeah, this Shaggy and Scooby and the whole gang was all kind of weird. Yeah, the new ones, they're not funny. The voices aren't even the same, and the animation style is totally different. And I watched the movies too, the Scooby Doo movies, like with Scrappy Doo. He was the evil genius behind it all. Yeah, that's what it was. The movies, yeah, what the that's true. Freddie and Daphne were no, whatever. I've seen I've seen some kind of, X-rated cartoons of, you know, uh Velma and Daphne and Fred and, Shaggy and Scooby and stuff. Yeah, they were okay, but I don't know. Although I think they nailed Shaggy, the guy that played Shaggy. He nailed it. I don't know about Fred or um, Daphne, but they nailed Shaggy. He was like perfect. Yeah, the cartoon is better. The original ones. Then they had like what was it? The Scooby Doo meets the Harlem Globetrotters and all the kind of weird offshoots and stuff like that. But the original ones, those were the best. Especially since, Shaggy and Scooby were always like, hey man. Yeah. The 70s Scooby Doo. Ruby Ruby Roo. Would you do it for a Scooby snack? Would you do it for 2 Scooby snacks? Would you do it for 3 Scooby snacks? Yeah. Yeah. Ire's back, huh? Yeah. Yeah, they were always doing silly stuff. Shaggy and Scooby. Or they'd like when they Shaggy would always dress up like something, like a chef or something like that. When the ghosts would come in there, they'd mess around with the ghosts. They like dress up like hairdressers or chefs and bake them a cake or something. It was so sort of silly. And And then they'd be making the giant sandwiches and chowing down on everything while the other people were looking for clues. They were chowing down. Yeah. Yeah, so that was funny back then. The Scooby Doo cartoons, and I like the song too. The Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? Da 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 da. Yep, I remember that one. They had the whole song that was all the opening every. It was like Saturday mornings when they had the cartoons, and it was Scooby Doo and Scrappy too. Puppy power. Puppy power. Yep, I remember that. No one liked Scrappy. He was not well liked. It's kind of like the ones when they had like the people that come later and then that kind of killed the show. Yeah, the original 70s ones. Yeah, I did too. That was Scooby was one of my favorites. Like Scooby and oh, some of the other ones like the Bugs Bunny and all those. But yeah, Scooby Doo was cool because he had his own theme song. And did I have a Scooby Doo lunchbox? I think I did. I might have had a Scooby Doo lunchbox. I don't know. Yeah, he did. Flintstones. Yeah, that was another one. The Flintstones was really good. One, and like I said, I was laughing. There's a couple of classic Flintstone episodes that I liked. The one was the one when they opened up the diner, and the guy told him, you gotta buy 10 tons of Brontosaurus burgers, 20 tons of buns, and 1 ton of parsley. So why do we need the parsley? To throw away. Oh, yeah. YouTube again. Sorry about that. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people got them because when I went on, I was on for a good 10, 20 minutes before anybody popped in. So I don't know if the notifications are not going out or whatever. Never know. Yeah, I've been here for a little while and just hanging out with everybody. We're talking about Scooby Doo now because I put the Scooby Doo snack crackers. That was the last review I just put out. So yeah. Yeah, I found weird stuff, I'm telling you. Some of those ones, when I first saw them, I had to laugh. Yeah, so. Yeah, Scooby-Doo was my hero, and then the other ones, then they had some that were, kind of not as popular, but they still had them. Yeah, it's good that you guys pop in here or whatever. Yeah, I still have these. Some of you guys weren't here the other night when I found these. I was gonna do a review on these, but I didn't get to it. Captain Caveman. Yeah, I gotta do this candy review. This slush puppy candy. Speaking of puppies, puppy power. And I still got to do the review. And then this one was the one that cracked me up. So these are people that just came in here. This is a candy. This is candy spray. I get a kick out of this one because it doesn't look like candy spray. So yeah, this is a spray bottle, but it's like very strange shape. Caveman. Yep, exactly. Yeah, you could say that, or you could say, adult toy or something like that. I don't know. marketing people at work, they don't realize the packages. I know Brenda said it. Yeah. Yeah. Most people don't want to say anything about it, but Brenda, she doesn't pull any punches, so yeah. Anyway, that was some fun stuff, but yeah, Scooby Doo, Captain Caveman. Then they had the weird ones that I know, yeah, it's okay. But then they had the weird ones that they made from like TV shows. They made them into cartoons, like was like Laverne and Shirley and Fonzie and Gang with Mr. Was it Mr. Cool the dog? And then they had like um, the Brady Kids and there was a couple other ones that they had that kind of weird cartoons that they put out. Pac-Man, Pac-Man cartoon, Mr. T cartoons. Boy, what else? Gilligan's Planet. They had Gilligan's Island, but it was Gilligan's Planet. That was a cartoon. The one that I actually been watching is the animated Star Trek. Oh yeah, well, hopefully it'll pick up a little bit. I guess I don't know, but they had the animated Star Trek and so the yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that. That was on TBS for a while, so yeah, I don't know if they just discontinued it or they had problems with it or I don't know. I don't know if he didn't sell the rights to people to do a syndication or something. I don't know. I don't know about that. Ronin Warriors, huh? I don't know if I saw that one. Can't remember. Then they had some of the weird ones. It was a what did I just watch? They've been showing the they've been turning the cartoons into movies now. They have was it Gem and the Holograms and Josie and the Pussycats and oh, there was a couple other ones that they turned into cartoons that they turned into movies. Yeah. And they did the other thing where they turned the movie into a cartoon. So always doing that strange stuff. Yeah, back then everything was a cartoon. They put a different cartoon out all the time. But give me the old classic Looney Tunes and Hanna-Barbera and all those ones. Those were my favorite. I know Brenda's favorites are the Smurfs. They're Smurferific. Yeah, some of the movies now. I haven't really watched any of the new movies and all the titles and stuff. I don't know. They're just not something I'd care to watch half the time. I don't know. I like the old 80s movies. Yep, Little Smurfs. Smurferific. Did you watch the movies, Brenda? The Smurfs and the Smurf 2? I don't know if you watched those. I think I watched both of them. They weren't as good. Cartoons were better. Tra la 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 la. Did you watch the other ones, the Snorks? That were like a ripoff of the Smurfs? Well, yeah, you might want to catch them sometimes. I love how they always had all the different names and Jokey Smurf and Hefty Smurf and all that. Yeah. Main thing is they never had the questionable Smurfs, you know. Yeah, some people didn't like them. They were kind of like, you know, a offshoot of the Smurfs. So, but yeah, I was waiting for, you know, them to have like, you know, horny Smurf and you know, um, uh, depressed Smurf and druggy Smurf. You know, they didn't have them. Yeah, but they had Jokey Smurf and Smurfette and all the different names, but they never had the the good Smurfs. Yeah, Captain Caveman. Yeah, yeah, they probably were. You know, a lot of people didn't watch. They didn't let people watch cartoons. Some of them they said they were evil. They didn't like the message or whatever that they portrayed. So yeah, Burnout Smurf and you know, yeah, Captain Caveman. And then they had I loved how his club was like everything, and he had the little bird that popped out of there like for a flashlight. Yeah. Um, I have the one channel called BritBox that I got on my Roku, and I watch some of the stuff from there. Yeah, they have like some of the comedies and some of the like I used to like the old UK comedies like Are You Being Served, Benny Hill, um what's the other ones? A couple of things. Yeah, Johnny Quest was one. Yeah, Herculoids, all those Saturday mornings. But yeah, Doctor. Yeah, Benny Hill. Are You Being Served? Then there was a couple other ones. Mr. Bean. Yeah, that was another one. I loved Mr. Bean. That cracked me up. Um, then there was a couple other Faulty Towers. There was one called Chef. Um, Yeah, I'm trying to think some of the other ones I saw that I actually watched. Yeah, Mr. Bean. I love Mr. Bean. And then they have the animated Mr. Bean. I haven't watched many of the animated Mr. Beans. There's actually a YouTube channel, Mr. Bean, and sometimes they put the episodes on there. You can watch them on YouTube. Or they'll have like a live stream for a couple hours, and they show the old Mr. Bean episodes. I actually have them on DVD too. So yeah. Okay, no problem. Gonna go back to the bushes. Okay. Um, yeah. What else? And I love the Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf from Popeye. I don't know Popeye. Monty Python. Oh yeah, Monty Python. I forgot about that. Monty Python. Oh boy, what else? Red Dwarf. There's a couple other ones. I watch a lot of the now I watch a lot of the detective shows from like the UK. They come on PBS like I'm mostly I like the 80s music, like Journey, Chicago, Boston, Styx, um all that kind of stuff. Huey Lewis, all those old 80s bands. Yep. Yeah, most of my stuff that I have on my phone is like all 80s people. Journey, Boston, Styx, Chicago, um, Kenny Loggins, Wow, what else? A couple other ones, and then the ones that, you know, they had the people that actually sang, like the actors that sang, like Bruce Willis and Eddie Murphy, and I don't know. I don't speak Barney. I hated Barney. Barney the dinosaur must die. Yes. Yeah, Duran Duran. Yeah. Elton John. Yeah, some of those ones I liked. Yeah, Duran Duran. A couple other ones. Pretty much anything from the 80s, you know, the old British people. The Beatles. I like the Beatles. They were from Brit. They're from England. So yeah, I watched the like the Beatles and, you know, Rolling Stones and all those bands. They were fun. So yeah, Beatles. The Beatles. Yeah, pretty much anything back then. So I got a wide range of bands that I like. Yep, the Beatles. And you know, John this other one, Aerosmith, Run DMC, yep. Yeah, see, I never got into the punk rock or the acid rock or any of that stuff. About the hardest I would get would be like the hair bands from the 80s, like Guns N' Roses and Poison and some of those ones. But yeah, I never got into those ones too much. My sister was into like the real heavy rock, like Metallica and some of those other ones. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about Instagram not working. I don't know. Could be another glitch on that. They could have another problem. So I don't know. I haven't been on it since I've been streaming, so I don't know. I haven't checked into it, but it's possible that it could be messed up. And I know YouTube gets its little problems here and there. So wow, been on a long time. Oh yeah, well, it could be that there's a glitch or a problem or it's down for maintenance or who knows. I don't know. Could be an April Fool's thing. I don't know. Yeah, I was in Mickey's stream today and I got it really good for Dromar was in here earlier and Maria told me to play a prank on Maria, or I mean on Mickey, in her stream, and I got it really good. Yeah, Mickey didn't know what hit her. She kind of got a little bit mad. She told me she was gonna time me out because I played an April Fool's joke on her in her stream. Had everybody believe in it too. She was on at 5:30 here, so I don't know whatever time. I think it was like 8 o'clock, probably your time, 8:30, I think. She was on for like 2 hours. She goes Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So, oh, what I did was Maria told me to go play a prank on her in there, and so I went in there and I told her, I said, "Hey Mickey, did you hear that YouTube is now up the requirements for monetization?" Because she was talking about monetization on her stream about how you can make money without getting monetized and all that. And I said, "So, did you hear that they upped the requirements for monetization at the end of the month, and it's going up to and it's going up to you know 4,000 subscribers and 10,000 watch hours. And then she's like, "Oh man, I'm gonna have to find out. Where'd you hear that?" And she's like, "Oh, that's not right. It's just oh, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen." And she was getting kind of upset about it. She got like totally reacted. And then I said, and then she said, "Where'd you hear this?" And I said, "I'll post the link." And I put in there, you know, you have to go to the page aprilfools.com. And she's like, "Ah, you got me. You got me." And all the people in the stream were believing it too. They were like, "Oh man, that sucks." And I was like, "Gotcha." So yeah, that was pretty good. Even they were even saying that was kind of mean, but then they were all like, "Oh yeah, no, that's a pretty good April Fool's joke." Yeah, she is. But yeah, I got her pretty good in that stream. She was like, "Oh yeah, that was funny, but it wasn't funny." So that was my April Fool's joke for for her today. I guess. Yeah, that was so. She did get kind of freaked out because she thought I was serious and I was just joking. Because Maria told me to do it. She says, "Play a prank on Mickey, and I'll go along with it." So it was all Maria's fault. She told me to prank Mickey, so yeah. I don't know if they're gonna do that or not. They might eventually, but yeah, for me, like I said, I'm trying to get to my hours. I'm getting closer and closer, so if I do a couple more late night streams, and hopefully I'll get there. I got the people, I just need the time. And I'm getting closer and closer, it seems like lately, so I don't know. Yeah, we could, but I don't know. Sometimes yeah, I try to do some stuff, and sometimes in her lives I kind of goof around with her, but yeah, that was funny. Yeah, like I said, I am trying to do the late night just to get the hours on. And I know it's not as much as you would get during the day, but I can't always do stuff during the day, and I stay up late, and then I figure if I do, a couple of late night streams, and I get sometimes like 10 or 15 hours per stream, so it adds up pretty quick. Yeah, that's true. Probably does. And like I said, I really, really pushing for this the watch time, so I'll get it. Just got to keep doing it. Eventually, it might be a day or two that I don't do a late night stream or whatever. So I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna do a daytime stream Friday. I don't know. I'm not sure what's gonna be coming out, but yeah. Well, I know Ira is on a different time zone, so it's only like a little past what midnight or whatever time now. It's like 1 o'clock. Yeah, yeah. The help that watch time's big, and the lives it adds up real quick. So it's I can get like 10 or 15 hours of stream, especially if I go for like a couple hours. Yeah. Well, it's 4 o'clock here, so eventually I'm probably gonna have to turn in when I get tired enough, I guess. But and also my voice is starting to give out. Yeah, a lot of people they're at work, and not everybody's on late at night, and I know it does keep you company, and there's always someone on. You can watch someone on late night. So, yeah, it helps pass the time. I know. I used to work graveyard shift, so I know how it was. And if I'd had something like that back then, that would be a cool way to pass the time. What we had to do was we had like DVDs, or we had files on our computer, and we watch movies while we were doing our work, or we'd play a video game. They didn't have YouTube back then. Yeah. And then the other thing is that we had there for a while, there towards the end, they actually blocked our internet access while we were in the building. So we couldn't get a signal out. We couldn't get onto the network, and all the computers were locked out. So you could only do like the internal thing. You can get like your email and all that, but you couldn't go to any websites outside. They blocked all the access, so you couldn't do any dial outs, or you couldn't, go to websites or game sites or anything like that. And then, or unless you had a phone or whatever and you use your own signal. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Tab East was their late night, because it's a whole different time. So yeah, it's tough to. Yeah, well, we used to watch the movies and stuff, and it's funny because we used to swap the movies. Like, I had a deal going with the one guy, and he'd download movies, and then we brought our portable drives in, and he'd say, "Hey, I just got this new movie, and I got this movie," and then we say, "Okay, here, plug your drive in, and I'll give you my copy of da 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 da, and I'll get the movies from you." And we used to swap movies, and I have like a portable drive, disk drive for the computer, and we'd swap files, all the new movies and stuff that come out, and we watched those while we were working, because it was, no one was there at 3 in the morning. We just had to watch the systems. We just brought our laptop in. We were watching a movie or whatever with earphones, and movies, or play a video game or whatever. Then when it got time for the morning, we just close up the PC, and then put it in our bag. No one knew it. As long as we got our work done, we were cool. They didn't mind. Oh wow, yeah, like Seinfeld and all those other ones. So, let's see, what time is it? Been on for, wow, long time. What is it? 4:15. Yeah. As much as I hate to say it, I think I'm gonna probably have to pack it up, because I'm getting a little tired, and also my battery's starting to run down. So, um, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do tomorrow or night or not. I may not. I don't know. Guess I'll depends on how much sleep I get tonight, and if I make it on tomorrow night. So for you guys that are still hanging in, I appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out. Yeah. Probably, yeah. Like, it's probably gonna start lately. I've been starting here like after midnight, like 1 o'clock in the morning my time, and I don't know what time it is where you are. I'm on Pacific time, so um, look for me, like 1 o'clock Pacific time, and I guess that's like 3 hours for the West Coast, so it's like 4 or 5. So look for me around then. Yeah. So I'll catch you guys maybe tomorrow night. If I don't go tomorrow, I'll go the next night. I don't know. Like I said, it's gonna depend on how much sleep I get, and you know, I don't know. But yeah, I'm really trying to get the watch time. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. And thanks, Ira and Brenda and Ruth Marie and everybody else that's been on here tonight. Andrew Dexter and everybody else that came by. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you next time.